It is a new dawn and the sense that we are starting afresh. The first game of this brand new Premier League season, and it's bound to be compelling. And hello from West London, Stamford Bridge, the venue for this game. A stadium that always has a bit of a neighbourhood feel about it. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And it is a day of renewal, the first game of the Premier League season. Always something to look forward to. It's Chelsea up against Crystal Palace.
Well, the atmosphere is incredible inside the stadium. There's a real sense of optimism amongst the fans about the new season and what it might bring. It's been a long wait, but hopefully we get a great game to kick their campaigns off.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, when he's playing well, he can unlock any defence. He can manipulate the ball, see a pass and beat defenders. He'll be key today.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
Well, this is the team Crystal Palace have picked.
Well, the two central midfield players will be key today in this 5-2-3 formation. They need to dominate that area to allow their wing-backs to get forward and their front three to demonstrate their quality.
So, underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. Moises Caicedo. Palmer, surely. That's defending of the highest order. The keeper showing good hands. Ismail Assar. And Chelsea regaining possession. Nicely constructed. Enzo Fernandez. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. Rather congested in the middle of the park.
Yeah, both sides look slightly anxious in possession.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Opportunity. Pickford was there to meet it. And played short. Keeping it up. Trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. Keen to take it short here. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
They got everything right there.
Right, time for a scoring update in the Nottingham Forest game. Alex Scott, what has happened?
It's a goal for Nottingham Forest. It's now 1-0 with 11 minutes on the clock.
Alex with the info as ever. Now a decent position. Pedro. Well, this is looking promising, but a good piece of tidying up. Now, options are plenty. Crucial challenge, but danger still on. Might be a chance here. Pushed over to safety.
Well, despite creating chances, Chelsea still find themselves level at the moment. But credit to the keeper, that was a great stop.
And pressing from the front. Joao Pedro. Pedro Neto. And Palace with possession again here. Chelsea struggling to keep the ball. Eze. Now, who can he play it to? Top-class defending. Good play then, and a Palace throw-in forthcoming. Piece of goalkeeping.
He's so quick to react there. Brilliant stuff.
And deciding to go short with this one. It's a surefire goal. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Who can he pick out? Well, something pre-planned there, and it wasn't a bad header.
It certainly wasn't, but having got there, he might be a bit disappointed with that.
Pedro Neto. An effective challenge. Palmer. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Chance. Poised to take the lead, but that was a magnificent stop.
Yeah, that deserved to be the opener. Wonderful bit of football.
Well, capable of better. And Chelsea looking dangerous. Can he give them the lead? Oh my goodness, monster tackling!
Well, how did he defend that? That's a great recovery.
Very effective pass. Can they forge ahead? Good it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
That's a good-looking ball. Fired in there quickly. Well, thumped clear. Daichi Kamada. He has teammates around him. But the danger averted for now. Pedro Neto. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Good work by the keeper. Really good challenge. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Daichi Kamada. And firing it. Crucial piece of defending. And so the first half draws to a close here in West London. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect.
It certainly wasn't his best half of football. He was slightly off the pace and he gave the ball away too easily at times. But we know he can do much better, so I'm expecting more from him in the second 45.
So the beginning of the second half here at Stamford Bridge. Kamada. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Joao Pedro really getting stuck in. Maxence Lacroix. Richards. Given away by Palace. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Chelsea facing West Ham United. Attacking possibilities for Palace. He could pick out a teammate. And regaining control of the ball.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Palmer. Joao Pedro. Just the challenge that was required. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Pedro. Determined defending. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Crystal Palace facing Nottingham Forest. Adam Borton. And a clever piece of defending. Fernandes. Now with Caicedo. Kamada. Now with Mateta. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Playing it in. Well, a time for composure on the ball. Well, he didn't catch it badly, but certainly questions to be asked about the lack of accuracy there. Moises Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Given away by Chelsea. Morton. Tyrick Mitchell. Eberechi Eze on the ball. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. He made good progress there. Chelsea recovering possession well. Oh, moving it nicely. Promising position, this. Keeper was there to meet it. Munoz. Palace now in potentially a dangerous position. Well anticipated.
Well, I have to say, that was a good piece of defending there.
Distributing it well. Neither side able to keep the ball.
Well, this is going to be a frantic finish, and these Chelsea fans are certainly playing their part. There's probably one more big chance coming their way. If they take it, this place will go wild.
Intelligent ball. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Only 5 minutes left for play, and tension galore with the teams locked together. Now, options are plenty. On the attack, is there to be late excitement? Mitchell. Adam Wharton. On to Mateta. And there the move ends for now. Cucurella. The goalkeeper. They have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game.
Replaced by number 9, Andy Nketiah.
And just like that, broken up. Really being closed down and didn't like it. Ismail Assar. Tension building, still level. Well, there goes the final whistle. It was back and forth all the way, but the two teams cannot be divided. A point apiece. What did you think of Chelsea's performance?
A few of the players are still easing their way back in, you feel. A few tired legs out there towards the end, that's for sure. But it's not a bad result. And it's just important they build upon that going into the next game.
Well, he did contribute, but over the piece and on balance, needed to offer a bit more.
Well, he didn't have his best game, but he still had 1 or 2 good moments, enough to get his team a draw.